Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MT at NBA2King.com. You can use code Excapar, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase. Alright, y'all, so we are back at it again, and we have scrolled through all of the best centers on 2KDB. Go on centers, include secondary position. It's been a fun one, and we're going to have just hop right into it. So basically what I do on these lists is I just kind of scroll through 2KDB. I find cards that I consider to be top 10 centers, and I just create a new tab with them. These are not going to be ranked from 10 to 1 or 1 to 10. These are just 10 of the centers that I think are the top 10. I don't really care what kind of order you have them in, but I think if you're going to have a top 10, at least 8 to 9 of these guys have got to be in it. So I guess without further ado, let's start with the first card. Also, like the video, check out the sponsor, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff before we do it. Apparently there's supposed to be some MyTeam festival starting today, so we'll see if that happens in like an hour, but it's gonna be fun. Anyway, we have the first center on the list, Dwight Howard, 6'11", 7'4" wingspan, and the reason Dwight's on here is because this guy's menace, absolute menace. If you are a fan of back to the basket bigs, it doesn't get better than Dwight. 95 interior, a 95 block, that 78 steal, 95 in both rebounding, 90 post hook. The dude's got dunking. It's like, hey, dude, come on. 80s in the speed. Actually a halfway decent midi, and you can actually get it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. The tendencies when it comes to contest shot and block shot are both 99, which is why this Dwight Howard is one of the most annoying cards to go against. He literally blocks everything. And obviously you kind of expect Dwight to just have amazing dunking animations and the Dwight Howard jumper. Like, he's just all around a really fun card. I don't think he's, you know, great for people that like shooting centers. But if you are a fan of a more traditional, you know, back to the basket big, a lot of post game, a lot of dunking, Dwight's as good as they come. Next up is my man Pink Diamond Kevin McHale, 6'10", 7'11" wingspan. People underrate that wingspan massively, but this Kevin McHale's great. We're talking about a guy who comes with Hall of Fame rim protector, post move lockdown, and intimidator. Also has bronze clamps to, you know, just in case. The Hall of Fame bullet, or it's not Hall of Fame, gold bullet pass, which is pretty great. We have some really good post game as well. Amazing dunking, amazing post, just animations in general. Has a great speed, 85 midi and 3-point shot, and just amazing defense. Really good contest shot and block shot tendency as well. Set shot 3, I did use it on the Diamond McHale, and it's a bit awkward, a little bit slow, but you can still do it. And again, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be great. This is one of the collect level rewards, so it's going to take a lot of time for most of us to get them, but I do think McHale's great. Especially, you know, you had a Curry coach boost and get that 93-point shot, that 78 perimeter defense, that 99 defensive rebounding. I think could be really good. And even with like a Dennis Rodman, still looking damn good. So all around, I think Kevin McHale can solidly fit into that top 10. And next up is my man George Mikan. We did a gameplay on this guy yesterday. He is an absolute phenom. Absolutely love him. 6'10", 7'1" wingspan. The guy's just great. I mean, we're talking about a guy who has really good all-around defense. You can also add clamps, interceptor, things like that. They're like 93 interior, 80 block, and good rebounding. Has Hall of Fame downhill, some amazing dunking, and you can add a quick first step to him along with having bullet passer, post playmaker. Already a good shooter with an 80 shot 3 as you would expect, and great dunking. Plus, my guy's got jump shot forward. That's that. If I compare it to other cards, Gerald Wallace, Devin Booker, you know, Donovan Mitchell jumper. Like, it is a really, really good, really, really underrated jumper that not too many people are given the light of day, because this Mikan's like below 90k sometimes, which is just kind of crazy. This guy's godly. I had so much fun using him. The only thing that sucks on this Mikan really is the tendencies. Other than that, he's almost a picture-perfect center. Next up is my man Nikola Vucevic, who's now my starting center, and I moved Josh Smith to the bench, and it's just fine. And the reason that this Vucevic is so good is because he has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, set shooter, sniper, and corner specialist with gold blinders, limitless, and silver deadeye as the center. It is just beautiful, honestly, what he can do. Plus, he has amazing, you know, playmaking. He's got, you know, bullet passer, dimer, glue hands, needle threader all on gold, which is awesome. So if you, you know, run a pick and pop, doesn't work too well, you can still kind of use Vucevic as a playmaker, which I love out of my centers. You get a rebound, you can kick it out, works great. He has amazing finishing in post game. That 90 standing dunk is great, plus the just all around post game. Really good rebounding, and he also comes with interceptor, intimidator, rebound chaser, all on gold. So he's been playing great there. Also rim protector. Like, I did a gameplay on the Vucevic as well, and he is severely underrated for how good he is. Like, this guy is great. You do have to get 5 wins in a row in Unlimited, which is a little bit easier now because so many people are playing trying to get Vooch. But the thing that you'll notice is if you do anything other than win 5 unlimited games in a row, like if, let's say you win 2 unlimited games and you go play a triple threat game and then try to come back to unlimited, that actually resets your record. For some reason, you have to do all 5 unlimited games straight in a row. You can't do any other games in between. So make sure if you're grinding this Vooch, you just go for it straight out. And also, give him a post-strider. That would really help him out. But all around, just amazing. Even though he does have that like Hakeem Olajuwon, Marc Gasol jumper, it's not ideal, but I still think it's pretty damn good. Next up is our man Anthony Davis. I mean, like you expected him here. 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. That guy's just great. The amazing thing about Anthony Davis is Hall of Fame intimidator, pogo stick, and rim protector. Like these three make him a defensive demon. Plus that Hall of Fame set shooter with a really easy to time jumper is always amazing. Love the finishing on AD. Although I would love for you to add a slippery finisher to him. It makes him an absolute demon. Really, the only thing that I don't like about this AD is the fact that he doesn't have sniper. But you can even add a quick first step and get real cheesy with him and just have some fun there. But he's got post game. He's got shooting. He's honestly pretty fast, and he's got some great defense. Really good 95 contest shot tendency, which is amazing when you have Hall of Fame intimidator. And again, the animation just great. Like all around, 80's a top center, not even close. Next up is our man Joel Embiid, who again I really shouldn't have to convince you he's a top center in the game. Embiid is just tall. We're 7 foot, 7'5" wingspan. He has gold intimidator, rim protector. We have Hall of Fame post and lockdown, tireless. We have some really good finishing as well. If you can add a posterizer, please do, and a slippery finisher. But Embiid's great because not only is he tall with a high strength, he has a great post game with that. Great rebounding, good blocking interior defense, good dunking, and he can still shoot with jump shot 47, which is the same one as Julius Randle, and it is a money, really easy to time jumper. It really helps us Joel Embiid just get out, get open, and just have a bunch of fun. Next up is our man David Robinson, who's in contention for being the best center in the entire game. It's because of this David Robinson jumper. I don't know why they only give it to D-Rob, because it's kind of fire, and I actually really like it every year. Kind of reminds me of the Rudy Gay base almost, but it's just super fun and easy to time. We also have a really good contest and block shot tendency, which is amazing, and an 82 shot 3 with a 91 midi. 84 speed for a guy that's 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan is broken. Amazing, and I mean amazing dunking. The guy has gold blinders and catch and shoot as well, which is just gross. And then has Hall of Fame post move, rebound chaser, brim protector, which is honestly so broken. And then we also have gold intimidator, interceptor, silver clamp, silver menace. Like this guy is a demon. This David Robinson is probably my least favorite center to go against. There's only one other that I think can be more annoying at times. But this David Robinson is just an absolute god. If you have the MT, he's worth it. And the other center who I find just as annoying to go against is Arvydas Sabonis. 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan, and this guy's got a thick, like Shaq player build, okay? And we're talking about a guy that has a 92 shot 3, amazing post game, but has Hall of Fame drop stepper, catch and shoot, bullet passer, dimer, and brick wall. This Arvydas Sabonis is the best screen center in the game. It's not even close. Like, not even close. He has amazing, post game. He has amazing playmaking for a guy that's going to be playing your center position. He still has really good defense, and you can add a clamps to him as well, which is amazing. And he's just a lights out shooter. The only thing that's tough is his 66 speed is a bit slow, but if you play your cards right, you can be fine. He also has the boogie jumper, which is really easy to time, or the Yao Ming jumper, same thing. Absolutely love this Arvydas Sabonis. Without a doubt, is one of the best centers, just like seriously in the game. You had a Steph Curry, you got a 97 shot 3 like center, which is crazy. You can add this Dennis Rodman coach boost as well. You have an 89 interior. Pretty damn good. Like this Arvydas, he's a god. Next up is our man Marc Gasol, 7'1", 7'4" wingspan, and Gasol is great because he's defensively just a demon. We're talking about a guy who has Hall of Fame intimidator, post move lockdown, and rim protector, which is great. Hall of Fame bullet passer, amazing on a center, and has Hall of Fame catch and shoot and corner specialist, but also comes with gold clamps. Like, I love to see that. Also, the gold intimidator, which is pretty great. Love to see gold dimer. You can also add a quick first step. Has really, really good shooting badges like sniper, set shooter, difficult shots, dead eye. You can add a blinders as well, which I highly recommend. And has really good finishing, but you can add a posterizer. And again, I highly recommend. Same thing with Silver Finisher. He's got really good post game. Obviously, amazing defense. That's kind of Marc Gasol's whole thing. And a 90 shot 3 with a 91 midi. He does have set shot 18, same thing as Vucevic. But he's actually going to be pretty money and pretty nice. I did go against Marc Gasol a few times yesterday trying to grind up to get Vuce. And this Gasol actually is kind of crazy, man. He's got good defense. He's a pretty good shooter if you know what you're doing. And the post game, pretty damn solid too. Like all around, this Gasol's a god. And I think last but not least is going to be our man Kevin Garnett, who you kind of should expect to be on this list. 8 Hall of Fame badges, is 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan, can play the 4, can play the 5. Like, it's just how it goes. KG is insane. Like, we're talking about, honestly, one of the best all-around centers in the game. The guy has all-around defensive centers in the game because he has Hall of Fame interceptor, intimidator, post-move lockdown, rim protector, silver clamp, silver pickpocket, has gold menace, super underrated badge, pick dodger, pogo stick, rebound chaser. The guy's got, silver bullet passer, post playmaker, catch and shoot, set shooter, has Hall of Fame fast twitch, posterizer, and dream shake, has almost 90s in everything inside scoring, has amazing all-around defense, 87s in speed, and 86 shot 3, and a good contest shot tendency, I'm not going to lie. Jump shot 58 is a little bit slow. I have gone against a few people using KG, and it is slightly so jumper, but it's definitely going to be great. But the main thing you love about Kevin Garnett is just his overall versatility and the fact that he can play so good defensively. Definitely could use a few badges to really like capitalize on how great he can be. First off being sniper, blinders. Boom, really can help. And a Deadeye, I think those three are really key badges to really make him great. With how tall centers are right now, Giant Slayer can be a really good badge to have on as well as Slithery Finisher. But all around, you can kind of just make him yours. If you wanted a quick first step, it can be fun. But this KG is just super versatile, super fun, and all around one of the best centers in the entire game. So that wraps it up for our top 10 centers. Again, there's some like My Team Festival thing that might be dropping. It's a little bit weird, but if you load in right now, you can actually see it. And I'm recording this probably before it drops, so we'll see how it goes. So, like the video if you guys did enjoy. Comment below what you guys think, and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Let me know if there's any centers that I missed out being in this top 10 list, who you would replace. Just to recap, these are our guys, and I'll see you in the next video.